Welcome to Financial Corner with Dr. Kings. This, on today's video on Financial Corner, we'll be dealing on the ratio, budgeting and saving ratio. Remember the aim of this video and this exercise of Friday in the month of November and September, because we'll be coming live for this. All the Fridays in the month of September will be coming live. The aim of this exercise is to raise young millionaires who will make money and make money genuinely, not by magic, not by depending on one uncle or the other, not by depending on who will give them and failure to give them into turn to quarrel. No. People who will work from the scratch and attain success. You know, one thing with this is that majority of us, we spent a lot of money attending seminars, symposium, courses to get to this level. But we are sharing this knowledge for free because of what? We want to empower our youth. We want to empower our youth. And that's why we are bringing these financial corners to you. I am Dr. Kings by name. So follow us and learn. If you are a returning subscriber to this channel, thank you. And if you are the first time subscriber, you are seeing this video for the first time, please kindly subscribe by clicking on the red button, like, drop your comment and share. It will help us to reach more wider audience as we spread this message across. Okay, thank you. Today we'll be dealing on 50-30-20 rules. Remember, all we deal on this channel is about money, and today's segment will be dealing on the 50-30-20 rules. Is it easy to save money or to make budget? Yes, when you have a plan, when you have a template, when you have what you are following. Is it easy to become a millionaire? Yes, when you have a laid down principle, when there are work or following other people's steps by the reason of mentorship, listening to their tapes, watching their movies, or reading their books. Is easy. Listen, nobody is an island of knowledge. Nobody have the autonomy to become rich and others suffer under him or her. No. Anybody who is suffering now because of money maybe have not gotten the understanding that have to do with money. Money have a principle, money have a philosophy. When you meet the philosophy of money, you will definitely change level financially. When you meet the philosophy of money, you will definitely change level financially. On this video, will not be taking much of your time, will not be taking much of your time, but all we have to do today is to walk you through on those things that you need to know about this ratio template, which is 50-30-20. And many of the rich people you see, that's what they use. That's what they use. When you see them on in an event or on a social life spending money, you think they don't know what they are doing. They are just spending some percentage from what they have budgeted. They are just spending a percent or more from what they have budgeted. And once they are done with their budget, they don't go beyond it. They don't say, okay, I'm supposed to be spending 10,000 this month, and in this function, I spend 20,000. No, they stick to their plan. They stick to their plan. Listen, everything in life have to do with discipline. For you to become in life, it have to do with discipline. So for you to become a millionaire, for you to gain financial freedom, you also need discipline. You will not go to school without discipline. You cannot graduate without discipline. You cannot do business without discipline. And you cannot become successful without discipline. How then do you think you can make money, you can become a millionaire without discipline? No way. It doesn't work like that. Okay. For the sake of this video, or for the purpose of this video, listen, my definition of 50-20-30. This rule is all about splitting your after-tax income. It's not your gross. No, it's just your net. After removing your tax, after you have been taxed, for instance, as a civil servant, as a salary earner, before your employee or employer will pay you, they remove tax first. After removing tax, they will pay you. But when you receive your pay slip, you will see the analysis, your housing, your basic, your transport, your medical, all the miscellaneous, everything joined together. You will see the sum total. And after seeing the sum total, they will remove maybe 5% or 7.5 worth of tax. After removing it, then they will pay you the balance after removing the tax. So what I'm talking about here is after tax income, which is net income, which is your take home. It's not the totality of what you are, totality of your package, what you are supposed to receive. No. After tax has been removed, what is left, what is given to you, what is credited into your account is what I'm talking about. That is what I mean by after tax income. And that is where this rule come to play. Is that after tax income that you use to work with this rule. This rule simply states you divide your money into three categories after tax income. Divide it into three categories, or split it into three categories, which is 50, 30, 20. That 50, which is the half of the totality of the money, have to do on your needs. What are the needs that I'm talking about? I'm talking about housing, paying your house rent, paying your utility bill, other maintenance, your children's school fee, their feeding and dressing, all those essential needs. You see, the difference between need and want is that need is what you cannot do without. There is no how you can have money and you won't think of getting a shelter over your head. But want, you may choose to sleep out, you may choose to go outside and eat. Yes, you have the money to do it, but in a second thought, you say, okay, let me go to market and buy those things and come to the house and cook. That is want. You can do without wants, but you cannot do without needs. Okay? So for the purpose of this video, you remove your 50% on your needs to take care of you, your family, all the essentials, and every other thing that have to do with the family. You can't say because you are trying to save money, you are budgeting, you will not provide for your family. You will not pay your children's school fees. You will not give them the comfort they need. No, you can still give them the comfort they need on this 50%. Okay? That's one. And the 30% here is on your wants. Going for vacation, traveling for picnic, maybe getting a car, doing other things, or eating out. You don't want to cook, you don't want to enter kitchen, you don't want to experience it this month. You choose to eat outside. So this 30%, all these things comes into the 30%. You want to travel, you want to buy your flight ticket, is in this 30%. All the things you want to do is in this 30%. That is in the class of wants, is in the 30%. In one of the videos, if you check on the list of my videos, you will see that I said you can substitute your wants. Maybe you want to drink Coca-Cola, but the money you have can't afford Coca-Cola. You choose to go for Pepsi. You are getting the same util, the same satisfaction, but different brands. I'm not doing advert here, but for the purpose of this video, for better reference and understanding, okay? So the 30% is for your wants. What is those things? You want to go to fast food and buy stuff, you want to just travel to see friends, you want to hang out with friends. All those things should be in that 30%. Why the 20% left should be your savings, repayment of debt. Maybe you borrow money, you have a debt on your neck that you are paying. From this 20%, you can be offsetting it. You may not offset it once, you may not be able to offset it once, but from this 20%, you can be doing it gradually, maybe 4, 5, 6 months. You will discover that you are done with that debt and you are not owing anybody. Okay, so this is reasonable. 50 30 20 rules is reasonable for people who know the source of their income. Because if you don't know the source of your income, you will not be able to save. If you don't know the source of your income, you will not be able to budget. What do I mean by people who know the source of their income? You know you can project what is coming into your hands within the month. You can project, you can say, yes, this is what is coming into my hand within the month. Maybe you're a salary earner, you are doing business. After you remove your capital, then what you have as your profit or your proceed, from there you can also do this 50 30 20 rules. It works, and if you can follow it, if you can give it total adherence, it will lead you to financial freedom. It works. It has been working for me. Okay, fine. The next that I would like to bring out on this video is, does 50 30 20 really work? Does it really work? Yes. It has worked for me and it's still working for me. Okay? It has worked for me and it's still working for me. Because it is a good budgeting method for some. And the system is right for people who are determined to save money and cut down expenses. This system is good for people who are determined to save and cut down expenses. Listen, what do I mean by saving and cutting down expenses? I have a case here at hand. I made a provision to get a PMS, Premium Motor Spirit, and my budget for the month is 20,000. And it happened that 20,000 couldn't give me full tank as usual. So I have to divide it into two. The first week I buy for 10,000, second week I buy for another 10,000. Okay? And with that, I was able to manage my income and also manage my movement. You know what happened? Any movement that I know that is not necessary, I don't make it. It must be important, it must be necessary, because I am trying to save. It's no longer business as usual when I will get a call, where are you now? I'm so and so, and you start driving down to such place. No, it's no longer business as usual. So it is important you live on budget. It is important you make your budget, because when you make your budget, you will discover that you will live to save more and spend less, because anything not in that budget, you will not spend for it. So 50 30 20 rules work perfectly. It works perfectly. And if you don't know how to apply it, you will discover that money will not be staying in your hand. Sometimes people will tell you, I don't understand how this money disappeared from my hand. I don't know what happened. Money don't stay in your hand. Money don't stay in your hand is because you don't have a template to follow. If you have a template to follow, you will see that money will stay in your hand and nothing will remove it. Money will stay in your hand and nothing will remove it. Give it a try. 50 30 20 rules of budgeting and saving. It works. Give it a try. Okay? You can't think of making money, becoming a millionaire without having money education and money sense. There is sense for making money. There is sense for getting money. And there is sense for everything. Activate your money sense. You are not into competition with anybody. If they buy what you cannot afford for now, you don't need to go into any competition. Just live within your means and in living within your means, be saving. That your saving will make you liquid. Tomorrow an opportunity may come up that those people, they use all their resources on what they choose to do, but you can use that your own resources to better your life and get those opportunities, get those things, and in turn they will turn out to pay you more. Okay, so these rules work. What are the benefits of 50, 30, 20 rules? There are a lot of benefits of these rules, but for the purpose of this video, I will be examining two benefits. For the purpose of this video, it will help you to allocate funds in your monthly budget for a specific purpose. It will help you to allocate funds in your monthly budget for a specific purpose. Listen, one thing with money is this: any money that don't have a name, that there is no need attached to it or tagged to it, you can spend it anyhow. Any money that don't have a budget can fly out. You know, Bible says something. Bible says money has wings. Has wings. It can fly. But if you have a budget, you will discover that money in your hand will be for a purpose. Money in your hand will be for a purpose. And for money in your hand to be for a purpose simply means that anything you map out for that money or in your budget for a month, and on the course of that month another need arises, ignore those needs that arises, shift it to next month, shift those needs to the coming month, and also stick to the plan you have already for the month you are in. You know, that's one of the challenge with our youth. You are using one of these gadgets and a new one is out. All of a sudden, the one you are using before that you are number one, you started feeling inferior. You started feeling, this one I'm supposed to get it. Why am I not getting it? Before you know, you'll be under pressure. And social media have made it the worst. You'll be under pressure. Peradventure, one or two persons in your circle of friends obtain such gadget. Before you know, you want to think of selling the one you have and looking for where to raise money to make up so that you can get it. Not for anything special, just to be in that class, just to maintain status quo. When they talk, you say, all of us have it, or I also have it. You are not in a competition with anybody. Live your life by time. Life is all about times and season. You may not get it right today, but you can get it right tomorrow. So focus. This rule will help you to allocate your money, to allocate your fund for a specific purpose every month. Following this template can also help you increase your savings. It can help you increase your savings and prioritize your budget. Following this process or this template will help you increase your saving power and prioritize your budget. It will make you put your budget first. Any money coming into your hands, you will say, okay, for the purpose of my budget, I am bringing this first for my budget. And if you can be diligent in doing this, I tell you, you will go far making money. You will go far saving money. You will go far being liquid. This template also can also help you focus on debt reduction and ensuring you set aside money to fulfill purpose. Purpose is everything that any young person wants to fulfill, and with this template you can fulfill purpose, and in fulfilling this purpose you will be guaranteed a slot in the circle of those that has financial freedom. You will be guaranteed in the circumference of those that has financial freedom. So I'm looking forward to see you at the top. I'm looking forward to see you in that circle of those who have financial freedom. Follow this purpose, follow this process, follow this teaching, and follow this rule. It has worked for me. It has worked for me, and I know it can also work for you. So if you have stayed thus far in this video and you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe and comment, drop your comments, share and like. Let it get to wider audience so that everybody will sit up and do the needful. It's no longer business as usual, waiting for uncle, brother, father to give you. You too can become and give others. Why not shift that mindset and come up hither to that level where you also be a blessing to others? Thank you for staying thus far. I still remain Dr. Kings. This is Financial Corner. I will be coming to you every Friday all through the month of September for this purpose. So see you on my next video and see you next Friday. Let your friends know that Dr. K is coming with Financial Corner. Thank you and stay blessed.